I still think about hands. One pair is small, full of life, and sticky with summer, gripping my finger as we cross the street. The other pair is paper thin and weathered, clutching my arm for support as we walk into a doctor's office. And the strange part is this: in both moments, I'm the one leading the way. But sometimes, I feel like a bridge being pulled tight by two different ends of time. If you're Gen X, you know this feeling. We aren't just living our own lives anymore. We're balancing an entire family ecosystem in a world that's moving way too fast. Press play, and the past doesn't feel far away. They call us the Sandwich Generation. The name sounds tidy, but the reality is heavy. We are pressed between two layers of massive responsibility. On one side, Gen Z, or Alpha children who are often staying in the nest longer in an uncertain world. On the other, aging parents who are beginning to need our protection, just as we once needed theirs half a century ago. And this pressure isn't just about time. It's emotional, financial, and digital. We grew up in the analog era, where life had a natural, manual rhythm. But now, we have to manage that care through apps, push notifications, and spreadsheets. In this video, I want to do three things: look back at when care was defined by presence, name the exhaustion of love becoming administration, and share how we can keep our own souls intact while carrying the weight of the world. Back then, looking after a multi-generational family didn't require a master plan. It lived in small, unspoken rituals. It was seeing your dad pull the car out of the driveway for work, while your grandparents sat on the porch just watching the day. Presence was the default setting. You didn't need to schedule a check-in with your parents. You just walked through the screen door. Everything had a specific sensory memory. The smell of Vicks VapoRub, the sound of a rotary phone, the stories told 1,000 times that nobody ever got tired of. We learned to understand the silence of the old and the energy of the young just by being in the same room. At the time, we didn't call it a burden. We called it a duty, because life wasn't over-optimized yet. We weren't tracking our parents' steps or our kids' caloric intake. We measured the day by the amount of laughter in the kitchen or the quiet peace in the living room. And most importantly, we had privacy. When you closed your front door, the world stayed outside. No office emails at 9 p.m., no school group chat pings, and no constant news cycles screaming about the $1.57 million retirement goal. It was just us and the people we loved. Then the world got convenient, and suddenly, we became the CEOs of our own families. Now, raising kids isn't just parenting, it's logistics management. Caring for parents isn't just visiting. It's navigating insurance portals, medical records, and telehealth calls. We are trapped between two screens. One shows a notification for our kids' tuition, the other shows lab results for a parent sent through an app. Everything has to be optimized. We worry if we're fast enough, smart enough, or if we've saved enough. That $1.57 million retirement target hangs over our heads like a countdown clock, making every minute of rest feel like a guilty luxury. Digital convenience has, ironically, stolen our presence. We care through quick video calls while sitting in traffic. We show up by ordering DoorDash for a parent instead of sitting down to a meal together. The pressure is exhausting the Gen X nervous system. We're trying to be superheroes in an era that demands an instant response to everything. We're caught in the perfection trap, trying to be the most dutiful child, the most modern parent, and the most productive worker all at once. There are three contrasts defining this silent struggle. First, from presence to management. We used to be with our parents. Now we manage their lives. The punchline: we replaced understanding with efficiency. Second, from natural cycles to digital surveillance. Aging and growing up used to happen slowly, like the seasons. Now, everything has data points. We audit our parents' health and our kids' grades in real time. The punchline: we know all the numbers, but sometimes we forget the feelings behind them. Third, from private struggle to public performance, family hardships used to stay behind closed doors. Now we feel the pressure of the perfect caregiver or successful parent archetypes on social media. The punchline: we aren't just carrying the family, we're performing the act of carrying them for the world to see. So how do we avoid being crushed? We can't stop the clock, but we can change how we show up. Practice slow caring. Dedicate 15 minutes a day. No phone, no notifications. Just sit and hold a parent's hand, or listen to your kid vent about something trivial at school. Don't try to fix it, just witness it. Stop over-optimizing every second. Accept that the house might be a mess, and your retirement account might not hit that $1 million mark today. Prioritize your own neuro-wellness. A burned-out bridge can't support anyone. Choose a voice over a text. A phone call where you can hear a parent's shaky voice or a child's laugh will heal your nervous system more than a dozen reaction emojis ever will. And finally, remember, you are the bridge. And a bridge needs to be structurally sound from the inside before it can support anyone else crossing over. If you're feeling tired, know that you aren't alone. We are the last generation that understands the value of old-school sacrifice, but the first to face the new pressures of the digital age. The weight is real, but it's also a privilege. The privilege of being the ones who hold the past and lead the future at the exact same time. When do you feel that sandwich pressure the most? Is it a question from a parent or a request from a kid? Drop your birth year and your story in the comments. Let's make this a rest stop for the bridges that are feeling a bit worn down. Subscribe to Gen X Reflections to keep exploring the values that are slowly slipping away. Next time, we're talking about the death of mystery, why the world felt bigger and more magical before we had every answer in the palm of our hands. Until then, put the phone down and go hold a real hand. If this video hit you right in the memories, then the next one I am recommending below will probably have you nodding along too. Click it right now to watch.